in the kitchen.
Yes.
Yo, yeah.
Yes.
Yo, yeah.
Bright and fine. How's the sound for you guys?
I can't hear you yet, but I might be.
Dear God, my sound is incredibly loud.
Oh, my headphones are not coming in through very hot.
How about now?
Oh, there we go. I like that.
Noah, how about for you?
Yeah, I got it.
Talk more into your mic, Ralph.
Check.
There we go.
Check.
Yeah.
I can't tell if I just hear you in person or not, but
I hear you in my cans.
all right, cool. Then that's all.
Which
that
is my butt. I hear you in my butt. Noah, can you hear, how does that sound?
Yeah, Marucci's loud and clear. Let me tell you.
Very loud.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Fine.
How's that, Christopher? Is that better or worse?
Mine's chill. But no one's talking into their microphones for me, so I can't tell.
Check.
You good?
No, we chilling.
This is weird. I got funky levels going on right now.
Ooh.
I got levels going funky.
Funky town.
Levels gone funky. All right. Everything's okay. Say talk again one more time.
Talk again for you now one more time?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're good. I'm talking here.
This is America's favorite sound checking podcast.
The entire hour we're just
Checking
going to sound
sound.
check, so if you came for any improv,
The door's the door's behind you.
Yeah.
Just checking.
Get out of the radio.
Yeah, I'm peeking.
Hey,
Hi over here.
get out of the bathtub. I know that you're naked in there, and I need you to leave.
I got to finish. Oh, they can't.
Whoa.
It's an audio medium.
No, Noah just did a whole pants
up
pull
pants.
up.
I mimed pulling up my
the
pants.
bit.
Yeah, Ralph, I cannot hear you in my headphones.
Wow, amazing. Let's do this. You're gonna get this right, Brooklyn. Yeah, the sound is funky, fun tonight. Studio laptop. Check. Pan. Aux. I got a weird thing. Can you hear me now?
Well, I don't think, not in my headphones. Noah, do you hear Ralph in your headphones? Now I can hear for sure in mine.
Now
Yes.
you're there.
Oh, I actually need to turn mine down a little bit.
Okay.
Now
I'll turn.
Oh, thank you. Yes, that's perfect.
Okay, how's that for you, Noah?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Okay, now I'll turn mine down a little bit.
And now I broke my mic.
If I know one thing about Brooklyn audiences, they love the nitty gritty of audio.
Checking those mics.
Thank God.
They love
They
it.
love to hear the different audio technical terms,
Yeah.
like aux and
Levels.
decibel. Yeah.
The sound is so funky and weird to me tonight. I don't get it.
I think we're in a good place though.
It is shrill in my end. It is, and it's peaking over here.
Okay, then
Oh,
take me down. Take me down. Just me.
Let me just come. How's this? How's this feel?
I feel like you always peak, though.
All right. Oh, I'm definitely peeking.
As someone who's edited podcasts that you've been on,
No.
you peak quite a lot.
No.
Oh, some
Yeah.
of the mystery is revealed. So now we have some information, huh?
Yes.
Huh.
We finally figured out your plan, Dr. Laboratory.
You are now under the inspection of Inspectors Sagamane and Duranam.
Yes.
Inspector Sagamane and Duranam, and we figured out your plan. What's your name again? Dr.
Laboratory.
Laboratory.
Yes, that's my name.
I know my name's Doorknob, but I'm not going to turn
Sagamane
around.
and Doorknob. We've been inspectors for the British Office of Police. For
BOP.
nigh on 40 years, and my God, you are the dastardliest mastermind we've cornered.
Yes, but we finally read through all your tales. We know what you're up to.
I've read through your dossier.
So why don't you go ahead and let that cat out of the bag?
Yes, Dr. Laboratory.
Oh, you think you have me pinned against the wall, huh?
You are at this current moment pinned against the back wall.
Yes. Dead to rights.
Sure, literally I am pinned against the back wall, but you think you have me dead to rights against this back wall?
Yes, both me and my trench-coated compatriot here. We're both in beautiful trench coats that belie our 3-piece suits of business and inspection, the DOB. We've got you against this wall in your study, and you're coming with us to face justice, Dr. Laboratory.
Listen, while those trench coats are quite nice and fancy,
Thank you.
Yes, thank
I
you.
picked them out.
and I must admit I am quite jealous.
I differed with Dr. Inspector Doorknob on them. I thought they were
Yes,
little,
and thank you. I
The
am
tan
a
is
doctor.
choice, but the tan is a
Okay,
choice.
I'm sorry. I laid in the tanning bed a little too long. I'm sorry.
It's-
Are we really going to go there? Are we really going to go there? I got a little sunburn. I got a little red. My bad.
I'm sorry because you're usually a paragon of taste, but this color is not natural on you. You're glowing, yes.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. It was
But
almost yeah.
it doesn't feel. It's giving Miami.
Like I said, I fell asleep in a tanning bed, and
It's giving cherry tomato.
Oh my god, cherry tomato. Oh,
You're awfully judgmental for a villain who's pinned against the back wall of his own study.
That's
Yes.
all I do is judge.
I can't fault you for that. It's not against the law. It's the crimes that you're committing with the masterminding. That's what we're against.
Which are because we know them.
Yeah, you know them.
Go
Why
ahead
don't-
and list them.
Why don't we say them at the
masterminded.
same time?
Oh, you want us? Okay, yes. The first one, plagiarism.
Yep.
Second one,
Plagiarism.
Yes, plagiarism.
Well,
Not
you
to be confused with
plagiarized the Pope.
plagiarism.
you plagiarized
Plagiarism.
the Pope.
You plagiarized the signature of the Pope at the Vatican.
I did indeed. I wanted people to think that I was the Pope.
You've taken on much of the powers of the Vatican. The Vatican is a very powerful entity, and you tried to take on their powers.
I did indeed.
Sinister.
Yeah, some might call it evil.
You are too. You
Us,
are so nonchalant.
specifically. I know.
Yeah. We don't like your attitude, and we
No.
don't like your smug, rude behavior.
Yeah, well, I don't like your trench coats. So
What?
Get
You don't like
out
them.
of my face.
Oh, well,
Get out of my face.
you're the one who has me pinned against a wall.
This is a doctor and a man and an inspector and a man of taste.
I have
Yet,
a PhD.
I didn't like these coats at first. They're growing on me. They'll grow
Right.
on you. And
They're good
yes,
coats.
it's a tacky bronze that is on his.
Okay, my God, I'm sorry
tacky bronze.
that I got a little too drunk before I got into the tanning bed. I'll say it. I was drinking on the job.
If we were in South Beach, it would be great, but we're not. This is England. We're part of the DOB.
I know. I got a little too drunk on the job because I was watching Miami Vice again, and I was so excited.
But that's no excuse for you to
No.
try to commandeer the powers
You
of the
keep
Vatican.
distracting me.
Fine, you caught me.
Yeah.
What are you going to do about it, huh?
We're going to arrest you
Yeah, that's
under the
Yeah.
law of the Queen by the powers of the Queen.
yes.
Even though
May
the
she
crime I
rest in peace.
committed was in the Vatican.
Ooh.
We
Go
don't
ahead.
we don't act under the jurisdiction of the Vatican. Well, there's other crimes.
Yeah. Like, and let's say it at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
Murder.
See. Very
yeah,
good.
the plagiarism I committed in the
Yeah.
Vatican, but the murder I do in England.
This is no suggestion, everybody.
Woo.
I'm Ralph Jean Pierre. Co-host Christopher Marucci is here.
Hello.
Wonderful times. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a wonderful guest today. A new friend I've met just now, Noah friend.
Yes, indeed. It's nice to be here. Thanks for
Apparently we
having me.
met before. This is a bad there's a lot of times people are like we've met before, and I don't like the feeling of it. I don't like how it makes
I'm
me
sorry
feel
to
about
have put that
myself.
on you. That's that was kind of rude of me. to be frank.
It's a character flaw. The truth is the truth. This is where I want to start. As first names go, I think there's very few as unobtrusive, as gentle as Noah.
Oh, wow.
Wow. That's I
It's
didn't expect to.
Noah. I mean, it's a pillow of a name. It's gentle, it's soft, it's downy, and then it's followed by the last name Friend.
Mm.
What do you think this has done to you in your life? That your name is a soft
A cocoon.
a cocoon, a gentle, caressing pillow of gentleness and kindness. Noah Friend. Let's talk about this.
What has it done to me?
What has it done to you?
Got a lot of.
What did it do to
you? What has it done to me?
Yeah.
I feel like this overwhelming pressure to be friends with everybody.
Do you really?
Yeah, like because no matter what, people are like, if they find out your last name is Friend, and then you're just like a meanie. Am I allowed to cuss on the show?
Yes.
Yeah.
If they find out you're an asshole, then like,
Whoa.
Cut loose, Noah, friend. Wow.
If they find out, like, that's off brand for me to say asshole because my last name's Friend. You know what I mean? Like, I can't. Like, people are like, "Oh, I thought you were a nice guy," and I'm like, "Nah, I'm a real asshole sometimes."
Yeah, you can't even commit coarse speech.
Yeah,
Even your
without
speech.
asking for permission.
Yeah.
It was so funny because Noah did that thing where Noah pushed his hair behind both of his ears at the same time. Can I curse?
Can I say a little
Very
cuss?
beautiful, very beautiful, very nice. Yeah, it's what a wonderful name. And that's interesting, and you can feel in your life the pressure of the expectation of your name.
Yeah,
Wow, that
yeah, it's definitely like.
beautiful.
I mean, it's also my full name is a pun, which doesn't help because people are like, it's like no friend. Like, do you know
Oh, wow,
a friend? And so people just would not let that go for years, and still now. I mean, now it's my brand.
Yeah,
but
I was gonna say I do
now
have to call
I've
you out on
incorporated
that.
on my.
Let me email you later. Okay.
What is that real? Is that like a business?
Like my website is doyouknowafriend.com because I'm like, I might as well steer into the skid. But back in elementary school, boy, did the gym teachers pick on me.
Wow. I didn't mean to poke at that wound.
No. Now it's you got to embrace it because
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Those gym teachers are dead.
No, they're in prison. But
My gym teacher was in prison. I'm not going to say his name, but I had a gym teacher in high school that we all looked up to. He's a really great guy. Imagine basically Matthew McConaughey.
Oh, all right.
Slept with a sophomore.
oh,
A couple years after we graduated. Slept.
not all right.
Not all right.
No.
I'm not going to say, to be fair, it's not fair. This was a girl that we all had crushes on, but
That doesn't make it better.
It doesn't make it better. It doesn't make it better. Very beautiful girl. And at the time, I mean, she was, I think, a freshman when we graduated. Yeah. But this man was in his 40s or late 30s.
Gross.
Yeah, very gross.
Gross.
This gym teacher's he was in prison. Is that in poor taste? Probably was in poor taste to share this story, but it's real. It's real.
If I had my gym teacher is also in prison for similar, not the same, but similar things. So
Is that a gym teacher thing?
I think
don't
it
know.
might just be a thing that you have to do as a gym teacher.
I don't know.
Unfortunately, but
Was this high school or elementary? Or
he was an elementary school gym teacher.
Whoa.
No.
That-
I believe
Seems worse.
the things happened in middle school because he got like moved around.
Oh, God.
To a different,
He was covered up for.
yeah.
This guy, I think, immediately was. And the thing was, he was actually a very good teacher and very helpful and mentored a lot of students, but it wasn't helpful in that way.
Why are you giving him a redemption arc?
Well, to me, it's more interesting because it's
Because he wasn't like a villain.
yeah, he was a villain.
Well, he is. Sorry. Yes.
Yeah.
Just not in your story.
Yes. What do you do with that? What do you do with somebody who's a villain but not in your story? That is
Oh, wow.
odd, but it's real. Anyway,
Hey, so I got your essay back, and I have to say I love the narrative. I love the plot. I do have to say, so you've sort of made it's so interesting. The villain is your best friend, and that's just such a strange way to frame this book.
I'm sorry if that's a little too advanced for 8th grade composition, Mr. Dowdy, but that's what was on my heart to write. I had I want to say maybe some poetry, a story to let out. Would you like some black tea?
Oh, well, sorry, I didn't know that you brought a tea kettle into my classroom. Is that's just been in your desk this whole semester?
Yes. Oh, forgive me. I'm gonna just check my pocket watch for the time. Yes,
okay.
It is tea time.
Well, actually, so
is tea time.
here's the thing. I did bring your father in just because it made sense to just have a conversation. Some of the details seem to be drawn from your personal life.
Yeah, I'm just adjusting my little leather strap on my wrist.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Come in.
You like my rings? I got a nice thumb ring.
Your
and a
father
pinky
also
ring.
has so many rings. Oh God.
I know, father.
Very proud of him.
Sorry. It's nice to meet you. I'm Mr. Dennis.
Mr. Dennis?
Yeah. I use my first name.
Father Stedman.
Stedman.
Stedman, is that your last name?
That's my first name.
Oh, okay. Stedman.
Boulevard.
Stedman Boulevard. It's my
nice to
father.
meet you.
He's
Yep. My
father
God.
and I, we usually shake hands or just give stern eye contact.
Yeah.
And on holidays, just gentle kiss on the mouth.
Mm-hmm. Gentle, sort of a European thing.
Okay.
Vaguely French.
So I'm
a
gonna.
little Spanish.
Sorry, I don't mean to derail us. Again, thank you so much for coming to this
summer in
parent
the
teacher
south
conference.
of France.
I-
Summer in the south of France.
Okay.
Winter
So that
in
actually
the
brings
north
me
of
to
Spain.
brings me to the 8th paragraph in here, where you talk about summering in France with the Joker from Batman.
Yes.
And I was wondering, where did that come from? I just got a little confused there.
I don't mean to presume anything, sir, as an 8th grade composition teacher, but have you ever done any ketamine?
Okay, so I am a 23-year-old public school teacher. Of course, I've done ketamine.
Well, it's simply I had an experience with my father, Stedman, on
You, an 8th grader, had a ketamine experience?
No. He was in 6th grade when it happened.
This is par for the course in overseas in Europe and also in
Oh, sorry, I forgot this
Also
took place in Europe. That's okay then. Sorry,
Russia.
go on.
in the Eastern European
It is the
countries.
European policy that ketamine is not just for horses and humans can have a little.
Sons and fathers share absinthe, ketamine, and a bond. My father and I were on a camping trip in the Ukraine.
We were.
in the Arctic.
The Eastern European.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes, the Eastern European.
And after he taught me
Eurasia. Yeah.
how to hunt
Okay.
black bear,
Mhm.
we
You taught your wait, sorry, who taught who how to hunt black bear?
my father taught me.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
Wow.
With a rifle.
And over our first kill, we shared some ketamine, and I had a reverie, I had a dream, and in that dream, the Joker appeared to me, and I thought I would share that in my essay.
Oh, okay. So I now that I am getting a little bit more context, is it fair for me to assume that the Joker represents your relationship with your father?
Is that fair for you to assume?
Are you
It's not unfair.
okay?
My father and I have quite a difficult relationship, and lately I've been learning many things from him, including Krav Maga.
Yes. I want to prepare my boy for the real world.
Sir, put those hands down.
You must stay ready.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry. I'm going behind my desk. I'm just going to give myself a little space. I need to let you two calm down. Sorry, I'm going to go ahead and skip to chapter 3 when you were a lifeguard and the Joker kept coming in and buying up all the snacks from the local pool snack shack.
I know the assignment was a 1.5-page essay. I turned in 75 pages front and back.
Yeah, I do
My
have to
boy
say
is
this.
an overachiever.
Yes, and I do appreciate that. It does read a little manifesto-y.
I've been meaning to ask this, by the way. Is it all right that I've been showing up to class just in a leather vest with no shirt underneath?
I am not allowed.
Thank you, my father.
Absolutely.
Okay. So I'm not allowed to comment on anything that the children wear.
Shook his head. Yes.
Yes. Just as I
cannot
just as I
stop
did when
you.
I was in 8th grade.
What is that your vest?
It's this is actually the skin of the black bear.
Oh God.
Yes,
And,
don't be silly. I have mine framed at home.
I admire your shirt as well. It's a Calvin and Hobbes. See?
The most casual teacher in the world. Yeah, it's actually one where Calvin's pissing on something.
Beautiful. Wow, I don't think I've ever done some character like that. I don't know what this kid. This kid had like a Sean. What is
Mendez?
it? Sean Mendes? Maybe. I don't know anything about Sean Mendes. Yeah, there was some sort of like dark Timothy Chalamet energy to this kid, or some sort of steely.
Oh, San Chalamet.
San Chalamet, yeah, steely energy. Know a friend.
Yes.
Where do you hail from?
I hail from a very small town in Connecticut, which is possibly the most boring answer I could have given you right there.
Hey.
But it's the truth, and that's what I'm going to stick with.
Hey, we're here to learn. We're here to find out what is this town known for? Is it known for anything?
What? The only thing I could possibly say it's known for is the original Annabelle doll is in my hometown.
That
What?
just sounds scary. I don't
Yeah.
know what it means.
Are you familiar with the Annabelle doll?
Isn't
No,
that
but
the
I'm
horror
chilling.
movie?
Yeah, the horror movie about the doll, the creepy doll.
It is scary. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really
Chilling.
scary. Connecticut's haunted, like no belief.
AF.
Because it's haunted AF. Because it's one of the original states and people have just been there forever. So it's like how like everywhere in Europe is kind of a little haunted. You know.
I just want to say, Noah, your vibe is very kind and chill and even, but also a man who seemed to have known ghosts.
Oh yeah, no, I was a Boy Scout in Connecticut. I've seen a few ghosts.
Dear God.
But no, the paranormal. If you're familiar with The Conjuring, paranormal investigators Lauren and Ed Warren used to live in my hometown, and they were also the paranormal investigators behind Annabelle. And so that doll is just
Wait, that's a
in
real
there.
story?
The Annabelle doll? That's a real true story that happened.
No.
Yep.
Horror movies
Nope.
aren't allowed to be real stories.
No, Conjuring is also real.
hate
Hate to
that-
break
No, that's not allowed. No.
Christopher, I hate to tell you this too. This is not Ed and Lorraine Warren, but Titanic also happened.
Oh,
It's
no.
real. It's absolutely.
What?
It
That's
happened.
that's a movie. It's a spooky movie.
The
Sorry to be the one
Titanic
to ruin this for you.
really sank.
No.
That is not just a Kate
Then
Winslet.
They
that's
really
so
shaboinked
sad.
in that car.
Those characters were fiction, okay? But it's true that that boat hit an iceberg and the entirety of it sank to the bottom of the ocean. Many souls did not survive and some did. That is fully true.
In April of 1915.
But then why was it a major motion picture? Why would they do that?
That incredible human tragedy.
That means it would be a documentary. No, this was a scripted movie. That's made up.
I'm sorry to tell you, but this is what we do. We document the passage of our life and times as human animals on this planet. We make documentaries, write books, and make narrative films, romances starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet. That's what
Based on major tragedy.
Okay, next you're going to tell me that James and the Giant Peach is real too, just because
not real.
Leonardo.
No.
What? Well, then, okay, so you're saying that every movie with Leonardo DiCaprio in it is based on a real thing, but then James and the Giant Peach doesn't fit in it?
That is pretty much true. Most of the movies that Leonardo DiCaprio is in, whether it's heinous or beautiful, and most of them are heinous and grim.
Speak for yourself.
Those are real.
Which one of the yes
It's
you
a Leo movie that you love.
you Jeremy, which one of the Leo movies do you think is beautiful?
Catch Me If You Can.
Now that is a beautiful movie.
That can't possibly be based on a real thing.
That
That's
is
true.
true,
That's
based on a real
true
story.
Here's the thing. In my mind, I get Catch Me If You Can and The Aviator a little crossed. Also based on a true story. Aviation is involved, but one is a little more grim than the other.
No.
Both true stories.
I do have to pause for a second. I can't tell if we're doing a
I
scene.
can't tell.
Yes.
Me
I love
neither,
that.
and I was
We've
like,
never
we're
done
just
that
in it,
before.
all right?
We've never done that
Because
before.
I thought we were in a scene.
We're not. We're both in a scene and not in a scene. And
Okay.
until you open to the box,
are bending.
Okay,
it was both
then
true and not
unpause.
true.
Unpause.
We can go back into the scene. So yeah, but that's true.
Yeah, it is. That is a real.
All
true
of those
story.
stories. Are true.
No.
Yeah.
No way that guy was able to just pretend to be a pilot.
James and the Giant Peach. That is a pure
Fiction.
fantasy.
No. No.
Nothing?
You're telling me that peach wasn't that big? I've seen the signs for the biggest peach on the road.
There's never been a peach that big
Nor will there be.
that a
Well,
young boy
hey.
could live in.
Hey, don't you say that.
Not
Don't you
with
say
that
that.
attitude.
I'm good. That's it. With the rest of my life, I'm going to grow the biggest peach. And that way, in a post reference of James and the Giant Peach, I will make it a real story.
Cut to 47 years later.
God, I wasted my life.
See. Beautiful. The beauty, the poetry. How'd you find your way into improv comedy?
I found my way into improv comedy with good old Marucci over here.
Oh, your first foray.
I
was
guess
with Marucci.
technically I did take some classes before you, but those don't count.
Those don't count. Those aren't real.
It's BC and after C. So,
So you started training at Brooklyn Comedy Collective?
no, before Christopher.
Okay. These are
I should
times.
specify that.
It's okay. It's okay.
But no, I took a couple classes at the Pit early on in college, and then later on in college went to UCB. And that's where me and Christopher met.
Noah and I met in a UCB 101 class decades ago, probably like 40, 50 years.
You say that almost as a joke, but it is almost a decade ago.
No,
Wow.
It's been like 6 years.
That's almost a decade if you round up.
That's closer to a decade than not a decade.
In 3 years, it'll be a decade.
No.
Yeah.
That's not how 6 works.
Oh, I thought it was 2026. Sorry, I don't know what day it is.
Yeah. That's
Sue me.
Wonderful. And what was it in your life that was like made you walk into that first improv class?
I was doing I did a lot of sketch.
I thought you were going to say ketamine, but go ahead.
No. I did not do ketamine until long after doing
Very
improv.
beautiful. Very
that did not. One led to the other. Improv led me to ketamine. And
I've never done
vice
ketamine,
versa.
but it's a really funny drug to reference. Go ahead.
It's a funny drug. My I was told I had to do ketamine
By who?
by my doctor.
Oh, I thought you were going to say dad.
Not by like
Okay.
not my dad.
Yeah.
Although he did sign off on it, but
Nice. Okay.
they use it to treat like depression and stuff. So
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Okay.
so they're just super weird when it's like a party drug, and then they're like, "Hey, you should also take some horse tranquilizer."
Oh, nice. I think I knew that because of Neil Brennan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear him talk.
He just talked about it. Ketamine. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, improv. I was doing sketch for a while, and I was like, I want to get better at improv, and so I took a class, and then the world ended, and I kind of took that as a sign
to keep going.
I guess, yeah. Because
what was the sign that you took?
I don't know. Well, I was gonna do a joke that I don't do improv anymore, but I do improv still.
Nice.
So I don't. I guess I didn't take the sign, but
I mean, I think the sign was more. We both shifted at the same period into more sketch because we've been doing sketch together for years.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I mean, I had always been more drawn to sketch just because I don't know why, but then I guess I like to plan things out before. I'm very like meticulous and like to know what's gonna happen before it happens. And so I was trying to do improv to be a little less on that.
Yeah, if
I wanted to be a little more in the moment.
Okay. Wait. Okay, so was it sketch that prompted you to be like, oh, I need to be more in the moment because it'll help me in sketch, or just in life? You were like, you know what, I need to be more in the moment in life.
Both, honestly. Yeah. But like a lot of it, I was like, I was trying to do improv to help with sketch.
Okay. Oh, whoa. I'm fascinated by this. This might be technical, but I'm fascinated by this.
Yeah.
Please, can you say more about this? What did somebody say something to you, or did you find in yourself, oh, I'm not feeling as in the moment as I want? What was the need or the lack or the circumstance that made you go, you know what? Oh, I think I need to do more of this to help me over here with this thing I'm actually more interested in, which is sketch.
I mean, I'm still kind of feeling that way a little bit. Like a lot of my sketches back, especially back before I was taking improv, were like very formulaic and very by the book, like very like game.
And you're more on the writing side or the performing side, or both?
I do both. At the time, I was a lot more on the writing side.
Got it. Okay.
And so I was trying to just like get out of my head a little bit more on that. And a lot of it's like, yeah, I was turning in like so many 2.5 page sketches that were like tight 3-beat and like tight game, like very like
there's no room
by
for
the
anything.
book.
If for anyone
Like-
who writes sketch 2.5 pages with 3 beats, like there's nothing else in
bad.
there.
And you've read a lot of
I
my
know.
stuff, and so it's like yeah, a lot of it was like, all right, you got to loosen this up a little bit more. You got to get out of your head, because a lot. I don't know. A lot of my people joke. A lot of times, my note is like, it could be faster, it could be tighter.
Okay.
You could probably take a page off of this, and like I'm trying to not do that and trying to kind of let myself play and let myself be a little less rigid about the sketch.
This is resonating with me big time. Okay. I make music. I produce my own music. And one of the things I learned, I remember when the first SZA album came out.
Ooh.
Not Control, but the one before the SOS.
SOS. No.
Control is the first one.
Yes,
SOS is the most
yes.
recent. When Control came out, I remember listening to it, and everybody was so into it. And I knew it was good, but I wasn't very into it. I couldn't get into it. I knew it was good. I could hear like, oh, these ideas and songs are developed and rich. Yeah. But I couldn't get into it myself. And I was like, what is it that I am missing here? And it taught me something very important about music, about soul music. And if I can be a little chauvinist, something I think about at least the female versus the what is it? The masculine versus the feminine, which is that the thing about soul music that it made me learn is that I like music. Like one of my favorite songs is like, there's no easy way out. There's no shortcut home from Rocky.
Yeah.
Songs that drive to a point, that drive to a destination and get there. Okay. But what I learned from SZA's album, really was happening in tons of other music, and SZA's album made me recognize it, is that there's no point that most of those songs are driving to. They're circling a feeling.
Yeah. Oh, she's vibey.
Yeah, vibe.
She's vibey. I love me some SZA.
And that is, I think, what a lot of soul music is. It's like a beautiful song, but there's no rush getting wherever they're getting. They may not even ever get there. There's a destination to get to, but they may not even, they're just there and they're in the vibe. You know what I mean?
I can't tell. What is that SZA song? Is it T-shirt or is it, there's one of the songs where like one of the first lines is, I'm going to kill my boyfriend.
Like, from the newest album.
Yeah. And
maybe it's Kill Bill.
Oh, thank you. Kill Bill. Yeah. And it's so good. But it's so funny when you say like going around the point of it. But I'm like, she says her mission statement like immediately.
Yeah.
Which might be why that's my favorite SZA song.
Oh.
But like, okay, while we're on SZA, is she not the cutest person in the world? Like, have y'all watched interviews with her? It's so fun because the difference between her musical persona and her like real life persona are so like, because her music is so ethereal and vibey, and then when she's talking she's just like a cutie and I'm like, aw, SZA. But then I listen to her music and I'm sobbing and I want to kill my boyfriend and then I'm like watching her do press for that movie.
Have you seen One of Them Days?
Yeah, it's so good.
It's so good.
It's so good.
I've seen it. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really well made. I really like what they did a lot. SZA is a really good actor.
Yeah, that was the thing that blew me away. Was I was like, obviously she's a phenomenal musician.
Yeah,
like I just saw her in the Super Bowl do like like unbelievable, like such a good show.
Dropping into that split, like
and then I turned and watched this movie, and I'm like, oh, cool. They like stunt cast SZA. It's like, no, can we give an Academy Award to a comedy? Like that's like, is it too late to give? So I guess that would be next year for her to get that award. But
yeah, it's wonderful. I thought they really did a good
so
job.
Good.
It was so interesting, and I shouldn't have been surprised because she was so great in that Drake music video like 2 years ago with Sexy Red.
I don't remember.
Rich Baby Daddy. I loved it so much.
Christopher, you watch all. You love Drake music videos. So I'm surprised you don't know this one.
What do you mean? My fellow like Canadian October's very own.
I never thought I'd get into this here on this podcast. I love Kendrick and I love Drake, and I will not choose sides.
Wow. I get that.
Never.
Even now,
Never. I don't like it. I don't like having to choose sides. I think in most situations when there's an imperative to choose sides, I opt out. I will not.
I do have to say, on this topic specifically, my favorite joke is if like there's a lulling conversation, I lean in and I'm like, well, we can all agree at this point that Drake won that beef. like if anytime like I'm at dinner with like, and it's always with a group of people, I love the tension of like leaning in and be like, we all agree like at this point Drake won that beef, right?
Very nice. Listen, I have not, this is so fascinating that we're getting into this. I I'm a rapper. I'm a huge hip hop fan. I was watching a hip hop interview. I was watching an interview with Jim Jones of the Dipset right before you guys walked in.
Mm-hmm.
Love hip hop. I'm a rapper. I have not listened to a single, except for Not Like Us. I listened to the first song that was on the Future album, and I listened to Not Like Us because of the Super. That was the first time I heard it.
Oh wow!
Super Bowl.
Really?
I haven't listened to any of the other songs. I opt out.
So what did you think? Because I guess there weren't a ton.
But
of
even
them.
I believe that Drake lost that battle. But I have not
Well,
heard.
Not Like Us is like
I have not
was
heard
the song of the year
Yes,
last
the
year.
song.
Yeah.
So
I haven't heard besides Not Like Us.
Have you listened to Kendrick's new album though?
Oh yes.
Okay, good. Because I mean, like, that album is so good.
It's an incredible album.
Like there, like all the songs on it. But I mean, just still, if I'm like shuffling my music and in the shower or something, and Squabble Up comes on, Squabble Up makes me feel things.
Do me a favor? Let's go ahead and squabble up because it feels like there's a conflict here. Let's go ahead and squabble it up.
Mm-hmm. And sorry, I do have to ask, what does that mean?
Let's. We're gonna engage in fisticuffs. Okay. The three of us
Fighting
in this
with our
dorm room,
hands.
fighting with our hands, because the three of us in this dorm room, we're disagreeing. Okay, somebody's been using my deodorant, somebody's been using my shampoo and my toothpaste. I don't like it. Nobody's admitting to it. We're gonna go ahead and squabble it up.
All right. So I'm sorry. Like, we all let's just give everybody a bit of grace. This is our first semester of college. We're all living away from our parents for the first time. We're bound to make mistakes, though. I do think we know who has been, say, using your deodorant and using your toothbrush and eating all of your food. Because
Tyler, go ahead and say who it is, because it's just me. What did you say my name was? It's just me, Andy, Tyler, and Teague. It's the three of us in this room.
yes. So
Who's been using?
So I'm not gonna point any fingers at Teague, but Teague, you did bring home that pet monkey, and the pet monkey has been living with us, and I think Teague, that the monkey might be the thing that's driving a wedge between your freshman roommates.
Teague, I love that monkey, but it has no business living in a freshman college dorm room, and there's no rectifying this except to squabble it up.
Okay. I don't think we need to punch each other in the nose, because Teague's monkey, I do have to say that
The monkey put its fingers into my butt when I was sleeping.
Whoa.
Squabble it up.
why was your butt?
No,
accessible?
no. We're
What?
not going to victim
Teague.
blame.
Teague.
Teague, no.
I'm a human being asleep. My butt can
So
be
if
accessible.
my monkey needs to brush his teeth after making
So you admit it?
after doing things in your
No. Oh, God.
Where are you going? Squabble it up. We're gonna squabble it
Guys.
up.
we're gonna have a 2v.
I feel
2v1.
disrespected.
Yeah, good.
What do you mean a 2v1? You and the monkey versus...
me and me,
Tyler,
me,
I
Teague,
feel that
and the monkey, George.
I feel like you've been taking up a lot of space and room in the room.
What?
Yeah.
No, okay, this is what I keep saying. I'm not the one that's causing trouble. You both were getting mad at me for that pile of poop that was on the couch. I swear to God, I did not poop on the couch.
Those are
That
not
was-
monkey proportions.
Oh my God,
Those
yes,
are
it is.
Teague
big.
or Tyler proportions.
Yeah, it was way too big, and I know it wasn't me because I have my own. I know how my own butt works.
We gotta. There's gotta be some sort of.
I would remember. it.
Guys, I
Some
did
sort of-
not poop on the couch.
It's
You guys.
Tyler.
There's only one way to find out.
What is that way? Are you going to make me poop on the couch right now?
We
no.
all have to poop on the couch, and then we'll know.
There's another way to find out, which is let the monkey put his fingers partly
In your butt,
into-
and then,
You
and
put
then
that-
just use the other hand. We'll compare 'em.
Wait, sorry, what? No, I missed. What did you just say?
He'll
use
use
the
his other
other-
hand, and then we'll compare him to the one that he. Listen, guys, I'm a freshman. Okay, my ideas aren't gonna be that great.
Guys, I can't believe we all got into Harvard Business School. It's nuts. We're the three youngest people ever here. We can't ruin this. We can't ruin this.
I think one of the brilliant innovations we've done is we've made the monkey go to our classes for us.
Yeah, and he's doing great. That monkey's doing
better than you were.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey.
Hey.
Do you want me to poop on your bed?
Hey.
Hey.
Beautiful. I like that scene. That's fun. Yes, fascinating, brilliant. What I'm very much enjoying this. I'm starting a new podcast, a hip hop podcast.
I know, I'm excited.
You're a hip hop man, it seems.
I do,
Noah
yeah.
friend. Yeah, I'm gonna get that going. It's inspired a little bit by the battle.
Yeah.
Because the battle, a year of the battle, living in the battle times, it was too negative for me.
I get that.
I don't like the negativity. I like my hip hop positive, and I don't mean Talib Kweli positive. Respect to Talib Kweli.
That's who I was going to ask about. Yeah.
Talib Kweli.
Well, yeah. Talib Kweli was one of the first rappers I ever saw live. I have a signed poster of Talib. I loved Black Star, Mos Def.
Talib Kweli called me racist on Instagram. Talib Kweli is a very controversial figure. Not controversial, but a very
in your life.
Yeah, well, just in general, culturally, in the culture,
No.
he's not a controversial. He's more like he's a complicated figure.
That is absolutely true.
And yeah, it's very interesting. I don't know him. I never met him, but he's a very interesting guy. I don't these days agree with a lot that Kanye West has to say.
Agreed.
One of the things he has said is I've never liked Talib Kweli's rapping, and I agree.
No,
I've never liked his
Ralph.
rapping.
Ralph, I gotta as your personal advisor. I can't have you agreeing with Kanye on anything right now.
I never have liked his rapping. I think there's something about I respect him, and I respect the group Black Star. Shout out Yasin
Yes.
Bey, aka Mos Def.
Thank you, Yassine.
And I respect the position that he holds in hip hop, but there's just a lot about what he does that I've always found aesthetically not for me. Not for me. But I respect him. I used to enjoy his podcast. Anyway, what anything more about Talib Kweli? I want to hear about the show.
No, I just I listened to a lot of Black Star when I was first like getting into hip hop, and so Talib was rolling through on I can't remember what tour. There were like a bunch of artists, but performed in Missoula, Montana.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, I would like to perform in Missoula, Montana.
You can. I can send some emails. We'll get you booked someplace in Missoula, Montana.
I am very serious about that. I feel like one of my goals this year is to travel and perform music and travel and do no suggestion.
Ooh.
That is a goal. Noah, friend, tell us about your travels through hip hop. What are some of the
Travels through hip
touchstones?
hop.
Yeah, who are the people that you listen to?
Yeah, who are the things you love? New and old.
While I am a big Kendrick fan, I was big in the like Drake, Lil Wayne,
Okay.
2016
Young Money, Moolah,
yeah,
baby.
That era was like peak rap. For
Really
me.
beautiful. I
Yeah.
love that era.
The party rap of it all.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I mean I don't want to say them in the same sentence, but I am a big Macklemore fan.
Hey, I was just listening to a podcast yesterday. Somebody's talking about Malcolm Moore. I got respect for Macklemore, independent artists out of Seattle. Not many.
Yeah.
Successful rappers out of Seattle. I got some respect for Macklemore for sure. I do think Kendrick was robbed in 20.
Oh, absolutely.
100%.
Oh,
Yeah.
That was one of the most blatantly racist things. Like there was no like clearer sign of what the voting population looked like.
And I never thought about this. Somebody said it on a different podcast I was listening to. Very ironic that the album he was being awarded, he was being celebrated for was The Heist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Very ironic.
That's nuts. I do have to say that I do think Macklemore is usually on the right side of history in terms of like his social stances. Like,
Yeah, his new music is.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't seem to be faltering in terms of just like his own observations of the world.
This might be unpopular for me to say in public. I like somebody who is a little bit wrong sometimes. I like a human being to be a human being and be wrong sometimes. Maybe you clean it up, apologize sincerely at some point, or you're just, I don't know. We're human beings.
Yeah.
We're nasty. Sometimes there's a monkey with his fingers in your butt. You know what I mean? Things.
I had just forgotten about that.
I don't know. I don't know if I need all of my artists to be good people. You know what I mean? I just need them to be people and be honest about who they are and what they're going through. I don't know if I need them all to be good. It's not easy to be a good person.
We know a little too much, I think, about celebrities.
It's very interesting.
For better or for worse. Because, I mean, then you find out that some people have horrific views, but then there's also a lot of pressure on them to then come out and always have a perfect view all the time, which is focus on the art.
Some of the people we're going to love in our lives are going to be very imperfect.
Oh, absolutely. I do agree with that.
There's something about me that relishes that. I don't think it's good, but it's so human and
yes,
it's so real. It's so, I mean, just the way that you paint and the statements you make. My God.
Thanks, bro.
Celebro. This is a beautiful artist name. I just want to say the art that you make is so. Best word I have for it is real, my man.
That's what I'm going for, you know?
It's real.
And what do you think?
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. No, your stuff is real.
Did you catch that, Celebro? We were just all enjoying this gallery opening.
No, I am so grateful to be invited, and the tapas bar is fantastic.
Yeah, it's tight, right?
Yeah, no, it's so good. It's so good.
I'm Cedric. I'm an art critic, and I'm here to write a piece on this opening. And I guess.
And I'm Matthew. I'm Cedric's best friend plus one for the evening. I don't know a lot about the art world, but
Matthew.
Cool, bro. Welcome.
Matthew manages and works part time at a sub shop. What's the name of this sub shop? What's this?
Sammy Submarines. No mustard.
Oh, yeah, I've been. They're pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Thanks. I probably served you a sub one time. Whoa.
That handshake there's something wrong with it.
Yeah, it was a little backwards, but we're fine.
Celebro, I don't want you to, this is just one person's opinion. I think you're incredible.
No, that's cool.
Yeah, and again, my taste is bad. I'm just a dude. Again, love this tapas.
You're entitled to the wrong opinion if you so choose to have it, and that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's got their own opinions, Celebro.
Whatever.
Yeah, Celebro. What would you say the artist statement behind this piece is?
Man, it's
there's smoke. I just have to. I'm sorry to. Maybe I'm speaking out of turn, but there's smoke coming out from underneath your beret.
Oh, this joint that I have here.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, Matthew, this is an artist, clearly.
Wow, I can't believe you had a lit
joint in my beret.
under your beret.
Yeah,
isn't that okay? Your hair is still smoking a little bit.
That happens from time to time.
Okay,
who among us hasn't accidentally lit their hair on fire with a lit joint underneath their beret?
I do have to say me, but it just might be me, Matthew, working at Sammy's Subs with no mustard.
I really, Celebro, I'm sorry, I hate to say this, but a moment ago I thought you were so real, but now I'm being enamored by the everyday realness of Matthew.
What? Who, me? Sorry, I didn't mean to be lounging right next to this marble statue.
There's something so real about you, Matthew, and everyday normal and grounded. And Celebro, there's something I have to say a little bit affected about your posture and a little pretentious, I have to say. My God,
I mean, we yeah.
What?
Oh,
bro, I thought you liked the. I thought you liked the piece.
It just feels like there's some sort of equation or calculation behind every facial expression you make.
I don't. I don't know what you possibly could mean.
Wait,
about
sorry.
that.
Under your beret, is that a piece of paper with code written on it, sputtering out? Celebro.
I'm becoming disillusioned, and if I could please have one of those roast beef sandwiches you got in your hand.
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you.
No mustard on that.
Pretty lit tapas bar, huh, fam?
I don't know what was happening. I feel like there should have been Frank Ocean playing in that scene.
When we were talking about like hip hop and soul music earlier, I was thinking about Frank Ocean and how every night for a year I listened to Channel Orange as I fell asleep.
Oh, that's an era for sure. Oh man, the great Frank Ocean. Let me see. What did we miss anything? What else should we be talking about? Is that
what's your deepest darkest secret?
Your business, what you got going? Or you got sketch stuff happening now? What's your day job and where you at right now with comedy stuff? What's happening right now? What mode are you in?
I've been on a bit of a hiatus. I was on a bit of a hiatus. I was out in New York for a little bit. I was on a scientific exploration trip, just looking into the quail of northern New Zealand.
I don't know if this is a bit or not.
No, I don't do bits.
Okay.
So I kind of took a little bit of break from that. But I'm back posting now, and which is like the worst thing in the world. I don't know how often you post on the social media things.
And when you're posting sketches that you've made,
yeah, I'll post like sketches, short videos. I sound so old when I talk about it like that, but
beautiful.
I'm posting those short TikToks to the cap snap.
Do you have? I don't experience this. Although it'll take me some time to put a post together, but I feel like I have some friends who express an anxiety around posting on social media. Is that something you resonate with? Do you feel that?
Oh, constantly. I mean, if a post doesn't do, a post bombs, it's like, oh, there goes my day. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I spent all this time on this thing, and then some algorithm that we don't understand decides if people are even going to watch it or not, which just kind of sucks.
Yeah,
but I respect that. Yeah,
but yeah, I've found that the only way you can do it is you just got to post and ghost, and then you post it, and then you don't check the app for like 4 or 5 hours, which is really hard to do.
Yeah,
and I constantly check the app still. So
I don't know where this question was coming from, but and probably from the last thing we did. But are you comfortable categorizing yourself as an artist?
Yes. I'm way more comfortable categorizing myself as an artist than I am as like a comedian.
Beautiful.
Or writer or anything else.
I like that.
In college, I would say like, oh, because I went to film school. I would be like, oh, I'm a filmmaker, I'm a comedian. And then I realized it's like there's just so much when you go around saying you're a comedian, it's like, oh, everything you do has to be funny.
Yeah.
Everything you do has to be like like, oh, you're on, like, oh, it's like the equivalent of going up, or like somebody meets you and you're like, oh, I'm a comedian. They're like, oh yeah, say something funny right now. But if you're just like, yeah, I'm an artist, I do a bunch of different stuff, like comedy, I do film, and they're a little less likely to be like, tell me a joke right now, funny man. But
yeah,
I like artists because I think everything to a certain extent is art. Most of the things in life can be classified as art, I think, or most of the things that we make or putting effort into are art. Like a lot of people would consider, like, I don't know, a lot of people talk about like the art of like yoga or something, which like it's a different kind of art. But I'm way more comfortable classifying myself as an artist.
All this resonates with me. I love that. I love this idea, and I love I mean, it's interesting. I think of all the titles I would give myself, the hardest to hold is comedian. It's scary.
I get that.
It's scary to what? Don't say that. Don't look me in the eye.
We're supposed to disagree.
Don't look me dead in the eye.
I meant
no, yeah, that makes so much
fucking sense.
Yeah,
I meant it in a way that I feel the same, Ralph. It should be so clear. It should be so clear that I was empathizing, that I was in the same boat. Jesus Christ, I think
suck to not be funny.
We all know that's not what I was saying.
Beautiful, beautiful times.
Am I peaking yet? Am I peaking?
Constantly.
You've been You've been at your.
You've been peaking the whole show.
That's not my fault. I'm not running the levels.
That's true. You're
Very good. Very good. I don't know how to work this thing.
I'm sorry,
boop, beep, boop,
Ralph.
beep, boop.
I apologize. I meant it in a way that
it's beautiful. That's what it was. It was art. It was art at this moment. Yeah, I completely. It's calling yourself a comedian is, something about it that's scary, but also I love, and even though it's still at this moment feels scary to call myself a comedian, I very much cherish being able to be part of the order, the fraternity of comedian. I love it. I relish that. So
There's also just like different kinds of like the word comedian. Like I feel very weird classifying character, sketch, improv, and stand up all in the same boat.
Well, let's go here. We referenced it earlier. Calvin and Hobbes t-shirt. Was Bill Waterston a comedian? The creator of Calvin and Hobbes, was he a comedian?
I would absolutely say so. That's another thing where people are like, oh, they're humorists. Like when a writer's funny, they're not a comedian, they're a humorist. But like I get that too, because when I say comedy, I'm like, but I guess what I more do is act out funny things that I write. And does that count as comedy? Like, because when people think of comedians, they think of stand-ups.
They usually think stand-up. Yeah.
Hey, Joey's funny. Okay, don't be humorist. Joey is funny.
I'm sorry, I just don't like the lifestyle.
Listen, this is a comedic creature. Joey does stand up. Joey does sketch. Joey does funny dances, puppet shows,
and that's why I don't think you should be able to get married.
You know it's legal now.
It's legal for people who are funny.
People who are funny are allowed to get married now.
I wish they wouldn't. I wish they would keep it out of my house. Funny people keep knocking on my door asking to come in and tell jokes to my kids, and I'm like, no.
I'm sorry,
no.
Mr. Scrum. I've seen you smile, and I'm pretty sure I've seen you laugh.
Never once.
It is not right for you to be humorist. Okay, that this is a person. Joey has a point of view and a love of comedy. Okay,
and it
he's
makes me
allowed
sick.
to get married.
And you're going to hell for it.
Yeah. Look at that, the satire that he's hitting you with satire.
It's disgusting.
Mr. Scrum.
You can keep that sort of voice in your bedroom, but I don't want keep that in the bedroom, okay?
Mr. Scrum, you and your short sleeve button down shirt and your tie, you're all
It's a short tie.
Your mustard tie.
You're all conservative, and we're in a new day where people who enjoy comedy and like to laugh, so he lives in a funny home and he climbs in through the window.
So what? I drive a giant shoe for a car.
It's an oval house.
I don't mean to use a slur, but you're a clown.
Whoa.
The C word?
Nasty.
Yeah, I'm not afraid to use the C word.
Mr. Scrum, your fly's down.
What?
See, all right. We got like 30 seconds left. How do people find you, Noah Friend?
At Noah Friend. All platforms, yeah.
There it is.
Super simple.
Any shows coming up very quickly?
No, I got no shows coming up. Just follow me, which is
please, for the love of God, like Noah's sketches.
Please,
like 'em all.
please watch them, please.
How about you? Tell us the show.
Comedian Traders, March 31st. Christopher Marucci fucks your wife. March 14th at Young Ethel's. I'm at Christopher Marucci. Where can they find you, Ralph?
You can find this podcast, the other podcast that I'm probably going to make, and my music all my life. You can find it at preciousgorgeous.com. And this has been No Suggestion. You know what? I think I made a friend.
Oh, are you talking about me?
No.